Greetings. This will be part of a series about tarot, and today I'm going to talk to you about the Devil card. This is one of my favorite cards. So I'm going to start out with a more traditional looking card when it comes to the Devil. This one is actually from the Sacred Rose Tarot. So this is a more traditional card when it comes to the Devil. You see an actual horned devil and two figures in front of the devil, and they are in bondage. Now, one of the things about the Devil card is the two figures that you see are not in a type of bondage that they cannot escape. The bondage is usually very loosely tied. In this case, they're actually tied to each other, which may speak of an issue that is tied to other people, but most of the time they are tied to the devil figure or to the platform that the devil figure is on. Sometimes they have a bond around their neck as well, but it is always something that is easily removed by their self. Now, I say easily removed, but maybe not so easily removed. What does the devil really represent? It represents those things in life that hold us back. It represents those things of the mundane, of the earth. And when I speak of earth, I am not speaking of like our Mother Earth. I'm talking about those things that are of the mundane, things that affect our body: drugs, alcohol, food, love addiction, shopping addiction, the internet, being on our phones constantly and being addicted to that. Those are things that we become tied to. And that's why that vision in the card shows, the people being bound to the devil. So I want to show you a couple of different cards. This next one is from the Divine Tarot. It has a great book that goes with it. This is another one of my favorites. And this one has a lot of really interesting imagery in it. Because first of all, you have the devil here, and he has strings that are connected to the Fool. Now, one of the things I want you to notice is the headdress that the devil is wearing, which is similar to what the Fool is wearing, which would imply that, in fact, the devil, in this case, is really a part of us, that part of us that speaks to us about how we need to have this thing in our life. And then it becomes something that takes over our life. So I really love this imagery. And again, this is something that we can, work with getting help for if we need to, because it's not always easy to give up these things that control our lives. The next one, this is from a deck that I absolutely love and have been using a lot lately. And I'm going to do a review on this deck in one of my upcoming videos. It's the Tarot of the Abyss. It's a black and white deck, amazing. And I want you to look at this Devil card. So what you see here is that the person is bound up again, and they have wings, but they cannot use their wings. They are trying to fly, but they are tethered to the ground. And this looks like a human heart. But this does represent, again, those things that keep us from flying, that keep us from moving forward in our lives, because we are tethered, we are attached to them, and it is hard to let them go. This last card, I think, really speaks to that whole idea of why is that these things are so hard for us to let go. This is from the Robin Wood deck. It's my favorite deck. It is my go-to deck. It is the deck I read from as a professional reader. So what you see here is two figures who are next to a chest that is chained to the wall. Now, the chest is actually chained open. So there are all these riches in there that they can easily reach in and take and leave with if they want to, but they don't want to leave it because they want the whole thing. You know, they don't want to ever be away from it. They want to be able to take it with them. And they are naked in their lust and greed for what it is in this chest, whatever that is, whatever that thing is that we struggle with. Now, there's a couple of really interesting things here. Something that I actually didn't notice until just recently. The chains are in the formation of an inverted pentagram, which points to the earth. So again, there is that materialism piece of it, you know, that this is about those things, those material things that we want, that we have a hard time letting go of. And on the chest, I would suggest to you that you look this card up on Google and look at a really good image of it. And just right here on the top of the chest is a monkey with its hand in a box. So that box has a hole in it that is only big enough for you to put your hand in like this. But there's something in it, in this case, a banana or whatever it is that you struggle with. And so your hand is in there. You grasp the thing that you want, but you cannot pull your hand out. The only way to pull your hand out is to release and let it go. So this is something that we struggle with. That's what this devil card is about. It's about struggling with that. So you've got your hand in there and you're fighting and pulling and trying to find some way to figure out, how can I keep this? How can I keep this? But you can't. You cannot keep it without the struggle. So we drag that box around, we beat on it, we try to open it in every way that we can. But in actuality, the only way to be free of it is to release it and let it go. So that is what the devil card is about. That's what the devil card is about for me. That is what I see when I look at the devil card. So when it comes up in a reading, it's speaking about the fact that there are things in your life or in the person that you're reading for that they need to be able to release. And again, sometimes you may need help with that. And that's okay. Ask for the help that you need. Don't be ashamed to say, you know what, this is true. I really need help with this. So thank you for listening to me talk about the devil card. I will be doing other cards in the future. And as I said, I'm going to be doing some tarot reviews. So I hope you will come back and see me. Bye-bye. If you liked my video, please press like, make a comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it.